is time, guys. The time is nigh. The next Titansoul looks like it might be on the way after a solid 8 months since the last one. Yes! We also have more coming for Perplexplore to take a look at. So first off, I want to take a look at Blabbit's board from Extravaganza. As it has been revealed there is more teasers on here than what you might think. We have the epic wobblings at the top, yes, which were revealed, but at the very bottom, there is a flower connected to the hoax element, Owlesque element, rather. Now, each Titansoul, it is based around a flower. We have the phlox flowers, for instance, with phosphor and phlox, but here we have a crocus. Phosphor and phlox, we have the Titan name too at the very beginning of it, Phosphor, Light Island, and it has alliteration. This means that the crocus flower, it has to be connected to a Titan beginning with C. And which one do we know that begins with C? It is Psychic Island. Good old Cruv'laph, you gotta say that right. That's proper official pronunciation, by the way. The Cruv'lapphtian Crocus, therefore, is on the way. And I think Perplexplore is where we may see it. Perplexplore is always big, guys. Come on, we gotta go out here. It's been 8 months. Now, the Titansouls, let's recap, because it's been so long, what they actually are. Now, Titansouls, they are otherworldly deities. They are beyond, though, even the Celestials. Their backstory is an integration with the island. They are unmatched, and honestly, they have felt like an alien class that even the community has had a hard time piecing together what it might be like. Every single fan made I look at, it's like, maybe it could be like that, but also that alien is really hard to predict. The design and sound, they fuse into this unreal alien vibe, and Psychics is going to be no different, but the main aspect behind the Titansouls is that they act as composers, conductors rather, behind the island themselves, interacting with the fauna and the island. Now, Floxy had 3 types of sounds inside of it. It had a sky sound, a piano pattern sound, and then we had the foliage sound surrounding the outskirts of Light Island. Now, I do think the next few Titansouls are going to be following this trend. So let's have a listen to Phosphor and Phlox before we continue. So based on those sounds there, let's now go over what you can expect from the Psychic Island Cruv'lapphtian Crocus. I'm sorry, I am not saying it the proper way every time. The first off then, we have the sky sound. The eye critters surrounding Psychic Island. This is an untapped gold map, right? For the rest of the magical islands, you do not have as good of an opportunity as this. It has a visual advantage, and I thought therefore say, do not waste it, okay? We've got to use the eyes. I picture a psychedelic synth. The synth is such an excellent instrument behind the Titansouls with the alien theme, but with the synth, I'm thinking it could be a like Teferiamind, where it uses eye projections from the eyes themselves, which illuminate across it, giving off this psychedelic feeling, what we're trying to aim for. And then the Cruv'lapphtian Crocus as well, it's going to likely feature many eyes to fit the Titan, so they could illuminate along with the island in a very conductor-like manner. Hand pattern, I think, would be absolutely perfect for this. That is playing on screen. I mean, Psychic Island, its whole ordeal is it's very percussion heavy, and the hand pans match that perfectly, that aesthetic. They match as well that spacey, almost meditational vibe behind the island. It's so calm and tranquil, yet it has such an underlying tone behind the island. It's somber, it's rich, and it's dreamy, the instrument. It's a perfect match for Psychic Island, and also in the beginning section where we have the percussion coming in, that is absolutely where I sense this hand pan would go. And as well, you're probably thinking, hand pan, eyes. Okay, yes, Ghostympa, we gotta mention them, okay? Ghostympa's Titansoul, they also slam the eyes into one another in a different prospect towards what I've put forward here. It was such an awesome theory, the way that they conducted it as well. That is honestly the best Titansoul prediction I have seen out there. It remains to be beaten. Because they are so hard as well to predict for, but I am in love with it. It looks like they actually did base it on a crocus too inside of their prediction, which is actually really accurate. Go ahead and take a listen here though to Ghostympa's sound before we continue, so you can get a bit of an idea of what that might sound like and some of the sounds. that, though, we have the piano pattern sound. This, admittedly, it was my favorite from the Phosphor and Flock sounds, I think. Now, but with this one, I have pretty high expectations. Alright, Harionette added this sadness and mystery vibe behind Psychic Island. It encapsulated on something which Kana, I think, was trying to encapsulate inside of the song, but it's never successfully done it. But Harionette, it delivered, and now we need to keep going with that theme, that sadness, that mystery, and integrate that into the song. The Crocus, the Cruv'lapphtian Crocus, it has a chance to amplify that mood and setting into something next level. Fox's Glockenspiel, it worked on escalating what we already had on Light Island, but this needs to add to the magic that Harionette started. Something entirely new, which I know Psychic Island would benefit from. It's not about escalating what we already have, but establishing more into this Harionette sadness, mystery theme that Psychic Island, I think, has been trying to do since the beginning with monsters like Kana. The Sky Instrument, I have to admit, it was so hard because I want to match this theme whilst also encapsulating what we already have, but I found this synth piano using the Haken Continuum keyboard. Keep in mind, these sounds that I'm going to mention, the synth-like sounds, they are just meant to encapsulate the kind of feeling behind a synth, because it's synth, you can go in so many different directions with it, but you've got to have a feeling too, haven't you? It escalates so perfectly, this synth-like sound. It fits that somber vibe of Psychic Island, which I want to integrate into here. It's like the Continent's ending verse, that sad dream musical style that we want inside of here, but gosh darn is it good. Oh man! With Harionette, this kind of instrument, it would elevate the island and it'd give me that somberness that I want from this, and I know this island is capable of, but we've just never had it here. Over Titansouls, yes, you can go ahead and escalate on what we already have behind the islands themselves, but with Psychic Island, there's a chance to do something special here, and I want to see them do it. And then we have probably the most interactive sound on this island as well, which is the foliage sound. Whoa! With Psychic Island, yes, the design, it is gonna have tentacles. Cruv'laph has tentacles. This foliage sound, it is going to involve the tentacles surrounding Psychic Island. And with the sky pattern piano-like synth, what we've just talked about, with the middle verse of Psychic Island, it brings me back to that, because the middle verse, it is the exact same as the ending. And in songs, you kind of want that general build, and something which Bowart Island has really managed to do quite successfully over the past few years with Fire Expansion, for example, is help differ out that ending verse, and I think that's exactly what Psychic Island needs. So you can probably propose what I'm going to put forward right now. It is that this instrument should mainly go at the ending of the song. So we can have the Crocus Haken Synth Sky play in the middle, and then this can come at the end. I want to feel that dreamlike, hopeful aesthetic that Bowhead brings to the song. I want to see that encapsulated by the end, because Mythical, the Continent, we've already had that established where it ends in this sad tone, but with this one, let's go ahead and bring that emotional, dreamlike state to that end to differ it from what islands we've already had. It would flip the formula, Continent and Mythical end sound, but this one is going to be quite uplifting. Use a synth behind this. I was thinking something like the Osmoth synth sound that I found, the Aplasian. It works beautifully. I need something that plucks my heart and makes me feel absolutely whole, especially accompanied with Bowhead, this sound. I think it's going to sound so pretty and beautiful, and I want to feel emotionally captured within the music behind this sound in particular as well. But what can the Crocus look like now? I think even the community has been baffled. Like, seriously, I've seen all the designs, and I don't think anyone really can predict for this thing. It's a flower, it's a titan, it's a deity, it's an amalgamation, yo. Picture many eyes, though, tentacles, and a flowered alien mass. And the purples, blues. Honestly, my main prediction behind the design would be like how Phosphor and Phlox, it utilized the light element within the core itself, the main body of the monster. I think utilizing the psychic element and all the magical elements on the actual body is going to be something we see, and is a pattern amongst them all. I think, therefore, for the Crocus, I would love maybe a spiral or a glowing jelly really like parts. Come on, you fit the psychic element with the tummy, and that's where we are at. But now let's have a look at Riles' art. So we have the Crocus Carnation here. Carnation? We are not going with Crocus. Cruv'lapphtian Crocus no more, because he has become Cruv'lapphtian Carnation. You are now inaccurate. How can we never we can never forgive you, right? I'm only kidding. But let's take a look at their design here. So they've come up with it being almost dragoness. They've encapsulated Phlox's ears as being a main centerpiece behind this monster once more. I think that's going to be quite interesting in how they differ up that main ear part of behind the monster. I love the use of the tentacles there. That would be really helpful in the instrument when we come on to that as well. The eyes, come on, you know, they're doing something with the eyes on this and with the animation and sound. You know it, yo. You know it. We've got the body looking quite similar towards the Phlox, honestly. I think that the design is going to be so drastically different. I think that's honestly why Fanmades, I think it's got such a hard time even determining behind these. Once we have another one, I think Fanmades will be set, yo. But at the moment here, lovely, beautiful design behind the dormant state as well. It's so beautiful. Riles' use of colors inside of this has me enthralled. It's such a beautiful and pretty design, and honestly, the best design Titansoul I've seen from the Fanmades too. Yo, it's amazing. All right, we also have something in Discord which have been revealed. So one of the monster handlers, they have got a feather quite literally on their profile picture, and I don't know who on earth this could be other than a certain fellow or a bird who likes to mimic people. It is Mimic. Rare Mimic is coming along. It's Perplexplore when Mimic came, so yes, the Rare Mimic is on the way, but it is not Mimic Island or wherever Mimic is going next. Yes, we theorized about that before. Go and watch, but I do not think that is here. I think that might be coming later. This is Rare Mimic. Come on, the feather. Come on, come on. Mimic, it's quirky, it's lovable, it's chaotic, but let's be real, it is sneaky. And I think the main design, it is far too cute for the amount of mischief that Mimic actually embodies. So with this parrot-inspired lore where it pretends to be other monsters and all that, the Rare, it should blend into that. It should go into that mischievousness and be snarkier, more mischievous. I want to see the mouth literally like... Mimic, right? Mimic is based on a budgie. This time, though, I want to see it be based on a macaw. A macaw goes cow. I mean, come on, it's in the name. Caw. Mimic literally says caw. Come on. The bird icon. As well, the macaw, it has a rainbow appearance. So with Fire Oasis also embodying that, we literally have all the rainbow ceramic tiles surrounding the island. It's a perfect look that would fit Rare Mimic. The macaw, with Rare Mimic, it'll go caw. Oh, sorry. Oh, I don't know what's come over me. What's becoming of me? Caw. Oh, am I just... Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened there. Oh. Anyway, let's have a look at some wonderful Fanmades. So we've got this one by wonderful Bowart. Yeah, I've got to say this is the most accurate that I have seen so far. We've got some orange feathers at the back of them. It looks kind of like Talker here, the vibe that I'm getting off the skin and even the beak behind this. It's a wonderful prediction behind what the color aesthetic could look like behind this, particularly on the color side. I love this concept. Then we also have Lycoads here. They seem to have based it on, well, it's gone a bit bald. I love the feathers at the back, the way they are attached here. It looks so dynamic, and the beard too in as well. I think we've definitely got that mischief with them red eyes. I'm just saying that's where it's at with this one. And ring-a-ding-ding. Oh, good God, not that ring-a-ding-ding. I'll be getting onto my reaction for that one later. Hang on, I've not uploaded that yet. I shouldn't bring that up. But ring the bell, because it's time for Cherubble to wake up. With Epic Cherubble, I want its animations to elevate. Epic Anglo, it sets such an impressive standard now. I feel like it's going to take a lot for this, especially with it being sleeping, and therefore ring-a-ding-ding, because it needs to wake up, I think. It needs a unique quirk that Epic Cherubble to make itself have unique animations that stand apart from Cherubble and give it this unique appearance, especially like to what Epic Anglo has sad because that is the standard that all epic mythicals should try and follow because that thing was amazing. In rare form, Cherubble's blubberflies, they become Alginons, as you might know. Now, this matches the Lee sheep sea slugs, and we also have Cherubble who matches these slugs on screen. But for epic Cherubble, seeing as we've got all these types of sea slugs, what is it going to end up being based off? What new sea slug species is it going to use? This is the most important question we all need to know. So that we could have a Scarlet Lady, Violet, Sea Slug, Chitin, Sea Hare Sea Slug. Honestly, I look at all of these and they seem texturized and it feels like the cuteness has gone and they are really scary. I honestly want from Cherubble, I'm just going to be honest here, I want this dreamlike state whereby it's quite cute and I want the cuteness dreamlike bliss. And I don't feel like it's going to happen, but we can dream. Let's take a look at some Fanmades though. First up, we've got ImCrazyMSM's Fanmade here. They've put wonderful Cherubble as being almost Neptune-like. I love how they've embraced that aquatic theme. That's honestly what Epic and Glow did so well, just embracing what it was already, but amplifying that. I love this design. Look at his mustache too. It literally has 2 mustaches. Wow, this dude. We also have, I had to put some more up for cuteness because I need the cuteness vibes in the room because I know it's probably not going to be cute. We have epic Cherubble here from Curry. This one looks so Feast Ember themed. Have you seen the critter blubberflies around it? They look adorable. They are basically like wasps. It seems so Feast Ember themed. Literally put the Feast Ember element on screen right now. It literally looks somewhat akin to that. That is crazy. As well, this sea slug, it literally has fur now. Wow, this is cuteness. This is the cuteness I need, okay? We also have the design from TheContentWhatYouWant, and this is where my heart just completely melts and goes, please, if this is not like this, you have done us an injustice. This is so cute and embraces that dreamlike state, which I need, I want, and I love. It looks absolutely beautiful. It looks like a My Little Pony character almost, which is definitely the kind of vibe that it's a vote from this monster already somewhat. So I would love that. Now we also have, along with cuteness, becoming, well, tragedy. Meat Fleabag, all right? I mean, rare shLep. Rare shLep! No, for real though, I actually do somewhat like this. I think we gotta have some ugly monsters. It's just a meme, yo. But shLep, well, it shLeps. It's grotesque, but something what you might not know about shLep is he's actually trying to look kind of glams. I'm sorry, I'm already listening. If you zoom in on the monster, if you zoom in on it here, it has eyelash makeup on, some mascara. Now, shLep, it's trying to become a beauty queen, so with rare shLep, let's just embrace that. I want to see it have a full-on beauty treatment moment. Make it like a princess, please. But shLep, it can't get away with not being ugly without consequences. So it'll either become a devil or angel with blemishes, right? This is supposed to be ugly cute. That's my idea behind it. But let's also set the standard here. There are 2 types of dreams. As you all know, there's no in between with dreams. We have nightmares and happy dreams. But then you also have an additional dream you might not know about. You have Cherubble's dreams. And this is what shLep comes from, so you don't want to go there. But shLep, you think it's going to be one of these 2 extremes. It's either going to be nightmare or happy, or even just somewhat crazy from Cherubble's dreams. So pick your poison. It's either angel-like or devil-like, and it's going to be, well, it's going to be somewhat pretty, but you're also going to go, that's the standard here. Let's have a look at LittenGMD's design here, though. They based it somewhat around rare humbug. I've got to admit, this is the kind of atrocity which I am here for. This one, it's sticky, it's slimy, it has honey everywhere. They've basically made it akin to a bee, and I've seen lots of predictions online that it could be based around rare humbug. It seems to be the fan favorite choice, so why not? We've got rare humbug eggs inside of the middle, and good God, what is she eating? She's staring into, well, I mean, there's butter on her. She took the glam too far this time. We've also got here a Glass Act promotion whereby a new costume is teased as always. So we have Wink looking off into the distance here and then a green blob behind the rock. I honestly don't even know what to make out behind this costume. I went first when I was looking at this. It blended in that seamlessly with the compasses at the background. I was like, is this even a costume? Wow. Anyway, I seriously don't have any hints. Let's move on to the schedule as well behind this. So on the 14th, we have Rare Mimic. It's going to come along with Perplex. But I mean, come on, that's when Mimic, its whole standard is it's got to come out with the event itself. Then we also have Rare shLep and Epic Cherubble. Please, can Epic Cherubble be cute? We will see. I need the cuteness, okay? Alongside shLep, you got to have some kind of cute. That's what I'm hoping for. Then on the 21st, we have the Psychic Island Titansoul. This, oh my God, I am so hyped for. Come on! And any rare magical on this day as well. I wrote down except Rare Tapricorn or Rare Pekina because they do not want to release the Rare Tapricorn or Pekina. I feel like they're saving them for something and I am very excited. I'm not honest. Because literally they've released every single one except those two. And then on the 28th, we have an Epic Wublin. We still don't know the theme behind these releases, so I can't predict at the moment, but I'm hoping maybe we can find out what theme these may be set around. Now this, oh my God, finally another Titansoul. Can we just highlight upon that? The Titansouls, wow, Phosphor and Flux, it was absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to see the next one. That's definitely going to be the centerpiece behind this event. I'm really excited. If it's even remotely like Flux, we're in for such a treat. The way it integrates, oh, it's so good. Anyway, guys, I will see you later. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, and also let me know down below what kind of dream you're rooting for. Is it a nightmare? Happy dream? Trouble dream? Don't go there.